Down here at Mount Martha, it's been a few weeks since I've fished. The work's been keeping me pretty busy, 12-hour days, working weekends. It's killing me. Victoria's just going off at the moment. The barrel tunas are getting caught. There's a late season snapper or early season, I don't know what you want to call it, getting smashed out off sort of Mount Martha, Mornington. Tunas down at Portland and Port Fairy. It's killing me not being able to fish, but I finally I'm taking a day off. It's a Thursday morning, so I'm down here at Mount Martha, just gonna do a land-based squid session. Gonna just sort of show you what I look for, what sort of land-based spots I look for, how I rig up, how I tie my braid to my leader. Just gonna go for it, try and get some squid for a feed tonight. So come down to Mount Martha. Beautiful backdrop, winds are looking just absolutely perfect for the morning. Don't know if you can see the reef in the water, but if you look closely you can just see the sort of dark patches. That's all I'm looking for land-based. This is my favourite land-based spot I've found so far down at Mount Martha. So I'm gonna get a line in the water. I'll show you a little bit of how I rig up and sort of what jigs I use for the shallower water, but right now I'm just gonna get down there and start throwing a line in. I'll talk to you soon. Here we go, baby. Game time. Bit of a steep cliff here, just trying to be careful, but that's the first start. So I slipped coming down the rocks, but that's all right. Bit of blood never hurts. You can see the water's just looking absolutely pristine at the moment. You can see all the reef right out there in front of me. I reckon right in front it's about 1 metre and it just keeps dropping off deeper and deeper. Absolutely perfect here. Bit of a climb up the rocks, but it's all good. Alright, first cast of the morning. Just setting that drag. Again, having the drag, it's not too tight, but it's just tight enough that if a squid grabs it, that it's gonna sort of pin him. Send it, baby, send it. Using a 3.5 size jig. It's probably a bit heavy for the shallow water, but it sort of allows me to cast a bit further, but I've just got to keep in mind that it's heavy, so it's going to sink quick. So I've got to do a bit of a quicker retrieve. If you snag in the bottom, it's not a bad thing. Means that, you know, your jig's working along the bottom. You've just got to, just part of squid fishing is you're going to lose jigs. You're definitely going to lose jigs, but again, it's not a bad thing. It means that you're working the bottom, so. All right, we've got one here. Not a big one, but we got one. Not a bad one. Pretty happy with that to start. Let's put him over here for now. Usually, if I get one, I want to keep casting into that same spot. Bit of an INKED. That's alright. That's what we come here to do. Oh, yep, on again. So usually when you get one, there might be a few around. So it's trying to hit that same spot as quick as you can. Just land it and then get it straight, your jig straight back out there. So it's good. They're not massive ones, but they're just medium, so they're good for a feed. Or bait if you want to use them for bait. These are definitely going on the dinner plate tonight. Just keep your line tight. No need to sort of scull drag them. If they want to try and run, just let them run. Beautiful. That's 2 in 2 casts right now. I do have the net, but I'll try and just get him in here. Not bad size at all. Very happy with that. So again, I'm just going to put him next to his mate. Not bad size at all. Quickly try and get the jig straight back out there. Straight back out. Right in the same spot. So the slow retrieve seems to be working. Got another one here. Another little guy. Oh, oh, he got away. Oh, that's lucky. Yes. The one that nearly got away. Oh, how good's that? Alright, so I've just gotten home from the land-based squid session. Ended up getting 3 in about an hour. Fished just after 8 AM till sort of 9 AM. This one was probably the biggest. Not too bad. Got another 2 sort of smaller ones here. Pretty happy with them. Perfect for a feed 2 people. I only used the 1 jig, just Yamashita. I used a 3.5, so I was obviously they're a bit heavier, but doing the quicker retrieve, and it seemed to be working. So just kept this jig on, was doing the trick. The other jigs that I kind of do tend to use are Shimano Sapphire Exiles. They're awesome. As you can see, it's been absolutely thrashed. And then yeah, I tend to go for your lighter colours. I prefer lighter, your whites. I just find that they catch more squid. If they're really not working, I'll go for a red. So this is another Yamashita. It's just been absolutely thrashed. I'll still use them when they're thrashed. Keep using them. And then you've got your rattle jigs. So these do the trick as well, really good. But most of the time it's more of a matter of throwing jigs where squid are. Not so much what colour you're using, but where the squid are. So when I'm tying my braid to my leader, I just use an Albright knot. Albright, I don't know how to say it. But it's just a simple connection, really quick to do. The FG knot's obviously probably the best connection you can do. But this is perfect, does the job, quick to do, and it's tough as nails. And then when I'm tying my jig to my leader, I always use a little loop knot. I don't tie a direct knot to the jig. I always use a loop knot because it just allows a bit more. It allows the jig to swim a bit freer. So that's sort of my go-to knot there. And then the leader, I use the Shimano Oshias. They're just really tough. Never had any problems, so I'll keep using them. So yeah, just a matter of getting where the fish are and having a jig in the water. So yeah, successful little morning. Spent an hour at the rocks and got 3 squid. So happy days. Just before I get off here, I'm just going to show you these awesome pre-tied rigs that I've been using lately, and they've been catching plenty of fish. They're called Milburns. They're made in Victoria in Australia. It's just a young fella, and all of the profits actually go to farmers in drought and to flood victims. So they're really good jigs. You've got your basic snapper and gummy rig, which is just your sort of Snell double hooks there. You can get your bottom bouncers, which is a paternoster with 2 hooks off it. And then he also makes these the kingy trolling rigs, which will work for kingies and tuna as well. So it's just your basic sort of skirt with a lead in it, and then you can put your strip bait on. Yeah, they're really good quality. They're not expensive, and I've just found that they catch fish, and they're very similar to the rigs that I tend to use. So yeah, if you're looking for pre-made rigs, jump onto Milburn's on Instagram, or you can go to the website, but find him on Instagram. It's milburns.tackle, and yeah, get amongst it. Really good. All the profits go to flood victims and farms in drought. So yeah, worth getting amongst it. Well, in the next video I'm going to show you exactly how I do tie my my Albright knots and my loop knots, and I'm going to show you how I snell up my snapper rigs and sort of tie my line to swivel, whether it be mono or braid. But yeah, so the next video is going to be about knot tying. Hope you enjoyed the day. I had a slip on the rocks in the morning, and did a little bit of damage, cut there and cut my bum cheek, which I'm sure no one wants to see, but yeah, all fun and games. Bit of blood, but got covered in squid ink, but it's all part of the game. Thank you.